Good morning, Kramerlane! Welcome to the first episode this year of our live elementary morning show. Everyone, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Good morning. I'm your KL Live co-lead anchor, Nina Chauhan.
I'm your KL Live co-lead anchor, Colin Lapp.
And I'm your KL Live co-lead anchor, Ava McMahon. And we are thrilled to be your anchors for our first episode this season of Good Morning Kramerlane.
That's right, Ava. We're thrilled to be here for the special fall edition of Good Morning Kramerlane. Folks, can you believe this is season 9 of Good Morning Kramerlane? Time sure does fly. Now, let's pass it to Olivia Piper in the field with today's lunch. Olivia?
Good morning, Kramerlane. I'm KO Field reporter Olivia Piper reporting live from inside the Kramerlane cafeteria with today's lunch. Kramerlane, it's Thursday, so you know what that means. It's Pasta Thursday. So you get a homemade pasta with meatballs and a side of yummy garlic bread if you want. And as always, Kramerlane, you get to choose from our other daily options, which are a bagel with butter or cream cheese, a salad, a side of delicious Danone yogurt, and a turkey and cheese sandwich or a chicken and cheese wrap. Let's be healthy and choose from cucumbers or fresh strawberries too. Well, I think that sounds like some good options. I know what I'm getting for lunch today. Reporting live from the Kramerlane cafeteria, I'm Olivia Piper. Nina, Colin, Ava, back to you.
Thanks, Olivia. In other news, it's cloudy outside, but still warm enough so that we can have outdoor recess.
That's right, Kramerlane. Make sure to bundle up and wear your coats, hats, and gloves.
In other news, we want to wish a very happy birthday to any students celebrating their birthday today, November 13th. Happy birthday to Emily Tong in kindergarten. We hope you have a very happy birthday. Come on down to the main office after our broadcast is over to claim your prize.
It's time to recap what has been happening around Kramerlane since the start of the school year. Boy, has this school year really started off with a bang. For starters, on Friday, September 12th, the Bethpage School District PTA Council hosted their annual back-to-school bash. The annual event was held under the lights of Bethpage High School Athletic Complex and was organized by Bethpage PTAs from across the district. The event featured guest organizations, a DJ, food trucks, merchants, and more. The event was a wonderful way to unite the entire school community.
That was such a fun night. Also, summer sadly officially ended, and the first day of fall began on September 22nd. I don't know about you guys, but as sad as I was to see summer go, I surely do love all the fun activities we can do in the fall. We are going to send it to Aria Carr in the field with the fun fall segment.
Good morning, Kramerlane. I'm Aria Carr, and today we're talking about one of the best times of the year, fall. The air is cooler, the leaves are colorful, and there's so much to love about this season. Joining me today are two awesome students, Ava and Catherine. Hi, friends.
Hi, friends.
Let's start with you, Ava. What's your favorite thing about fall?
Going apple picking with my family.
Oh, I love that. That is one of my favorite fall activities, too. How about you, Catherine?
I love jumping in piles of leaves. It's just so fun. There's many kinds of leaves, and some are even brown, and I just love it.
That sounds awesome. Leaf jumping should definitely be a fall sport. Great answers, both of you. Thank you for sharing your favorite things about the season. Well, Kramerling, that's all from me in the field. I hope you have a fantastic fall day. Nina, Colin, Ava, back to you.
Thanks, Aria. And other news, back on Wednesday, October 1st, our amazing 4th grade teachers, Miss Dione, Miss Peters, and Miss Brady took their classes to a fun field trip to Bethpage State Park.
On October 6th and 7th, the 5th grade teachers and students attended their annual Operation Splash trip. This was a learning experience where the 5th graders learned how litter and debris affects the estuaries of the beaches. The 5th graders took a boat ride to some of our barrier beaches on Long Island and participated in a beach cleanup. I don't know about you, Kramerlane, but the beach is one of my favorite places, and it's important to keep it clean. Great job, 5th graders!
On October 14th, 15th, and 16th, the 3rd graders attended Safety Town for a fun-filled field trip. While at Safety Town, the 3rd graders learned all about how to use the streets safely, like how do you cross the road, how to cross the road safely as a pedestrian, a car rider, a biker. They also learned what the different signs mean, how to cross the street.
That's right, Colin. And I even heard the 3rd graders had a special surprise and got to meet some of the New York Islanders at Safety Town. How awesome.
Very cool, Ava. And other news, as you all know, our biggest highlight of October was our Boosterthon fundraiser. All of you, with the help of your parents, families, and friends, worked so hard to raise money for our school.
That's right, Nina. As students raised money, awesome prizes were given out, like a spin and scribble, keychain, a rocket launcher, a wristband that allows you to go play at Dave & Buster's. Then, on Friday, October 17th, we ended our Boosterthon with our fun run outside.
But don't forget, Colin, the icing on the cake was that the 3 winning classes, Miss Brady's 4th grade class, Miss Dionne's 4th grade class, and Miss Caligori's 5th grade class, got to duct tape their teachers to the wall. Then, Miss Caligori's 5th grade class was the ultimate winner and got to slime our very own principal, Miss McCarthy.
It was awesome, Ava. We are lucky enough to have one of our field reporters, Olivia Piper, in the field before this historic sliming event. Olivia?
Hi, Kramerlane. I'm field reporter Olivia Piper here with a special interview with our very own Mrs. McCarthy. As you know, Kramerlane, we finished our Boosterthon Fun Run on October 17th, and as a school community, we raised over $40,000. Wow, that is amazing. Now, because of that, Mrs. Caligori's winning class gets to slime Mrs. McCarthy today. Mrs. McCarthy, how are you feeling about getting slimed today?
Well, Olivia, I am a little excited. It's a highlight. This is the highlight of the year for me.
I definitely wouldn't want to be in your shoes, Mrs. McCarthy. But you must be so proud of how much we raised as a school community.
I'm very proud of how much we raised as a school community because I know all of the students worked very hard to, earn money and to get donations, and everyone in the building will benefit from that. So I do especially want to thank, though, Mrs. Haggerty and her team of parents for all their work to organize and facilitate the Boosterthon. It was a great deal of work, so I'm very thankful for them.
Well, good luck today, Mrs. McCarthy. Hopefully we won't see you with green hair tomorrow.
It might be an improvement. Who knows? Thanks, Olivia.
Reporting live in the field, I'm Olivia Piper. Ava, Colin, Nina, back to you.
Wow, thanks, Olivia. That was sure an epic slamming. Shout out to Miss McCarthy for being such a great sport. And congratulations again to Miss Caligori's class for raising the most money.
In other news, as you have all seen and heard of the first few months of school, Kramer Lane has gotten brand new playgrounds. How exciting.
That's right, Ava. The playgrounds took a little longer than we expected, but it was definitely worth the wait. We're going to throw it to Alia Sam in the field with a live look at our new playgrounds. Alia?
Hi, Kramerlane. I'm field reporter Alia Salmon. Today we're talking about something super exciting, our brand new playgrounds. That's right, the new playgrounds are finally open and everyone is so excited. Joining me today are 2 awesome students, Hanishka and Thiago, to tell us what they are loving the most about the new playground. Hi, friends.
Hi.
Okay, Hanishka, let's start with you. What do you love about the new playground?
I love everything about the playground, especially the two you can climb through and go to the slide.
I love that part too. How about you, Thiago? What are you loving about the playground?
I love the rope climbing that takes you to the tube.
Great answer. I agree with you. Well, it sounds like our new playgrounds are already a big hit. Thanks so much, Anishka and Thiago, for sharing what you're loving about it so far. And to everyone watching, get ready for some serious playground fun for the rest of the year. Well, that's it from me in the field. Nina, Colin, Ava, back to you.
Thanks, Elia. I had a blast playing on them during recess.
In other news, as you know, every year Kramer Lane 5th grade students run for Miss McCarthy's Student Council.
That's right, Ava. In October, the Kramer Lane 5th grade students gave speeches, and their peers voted for whoever they feel is most qualified for office. A special congratulations to this year's Kramer Lane 5th grade Student Council. President, Nikki Kong. Vice President, Olivia Piper. Secretary, Jasper Nigro. Treasurer, myself, Nina Chohan. Alternates, Dahlia Dabbit and Colin Lau. Congratulations, everyone.
On Tuesday, October 21st, 5th grade teachers and students took their annual trip to Long Island Aquarium.
On Wednesday, October 22nd, teachers and staff here at Kramer Lane joined a nationwide movement of Unity Day, in which we were all invited to wear orange to raise awareness and to demonstrate their commitment to the cause of anti-bullying. Now more than ever, it is crucial to join together in creating a world that is more kinder, more accepting, and more inclusive. Great job to everyone who participated.
On Friday, October 23rd, the kindergarten and third graders had an awesome assembly on weather with meteorologist Sam Poggieri from News 12. Classes learned all about the water cycle, measuring wind with an anti-monitor, wind speed, and predicting weather.
Also, on Friday, October 24th, Kramer Lane got a visit from the Bethpage Fire Department. This assembly was a great reminder to all students that it's important to have a safety plan at our home with our families in case of an emergency.
That's right, Colin. Also on the same day, the PTA held their annual Halloween on the Fields at the high school. There was an awesome K-pop Demon Hunters performance, competition, plenty of games to play, food trucks, and more. Okay, Kramer Lane, time to recap one of my favorite weeks of the school, Red Ribbon Week. As you know, Kramer Lane, each year we celebrate Red Ribbon Week by dressing up in fun and creative ways to remind us to focus on making healthy decisions. Monday, October 27th, the theme was Don't Be Caught Sleeping, Say No to Drugs. So we got to wear our favorite pajamas to school. What a cozy way to start our week.
That's right, Nina. And on Tuesday, October 28th, the theme was You and Drugs Don't Mix. So we were encouraged to wear the clothing that doesn't match. Also, on this day, the first graders took a field trip to White Post Farms.
Wednesday's theme was From Head to Toe, I Will Be Drug Free. So we got to come to school with a crazy hair or funny hat.
Thursday's theme was Be Your Best Self and Say No to Drugs. So we got to wear our favorite outfit.
And on Friday, October 31st, our favorite day, Halloween, the theme was Say Boo to Drugs. So we all wore our costumes to school that day.
On this day, we had our annual carnival during recess, put together by the PTA, and then walked our annual Halloween parade in front of all our parents and loved ones.
We want to give a very special thank you to the Kramer Lane PTA for putting on one of the best Halloween carnivals ever for us here at Kramer Lane this year. We also have Vin Yee in the field with a special, spooktacular Halloween interview. Vin?
Hi, Kramer Lane. I'm Vinny, and today we have a spectacular interview segment for you. Today is the day we have all been waiting for, Halloween. I'm here with two awesome students, Travis and Paisley, to find out what they are for Halloween and why they chose these costumes. Hi, guys.
Hi. Hi.
All right, let's start with you, Travis. What are you for Halloween this year?
I am a New York Jets, and my favorite player is Gava Wilson.
That sounds awesome. You must be the best player out there. Now, Paisley, what about you? what's your Halloween costume this year?
I am Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters. I picked it because it is sparkly and I love the movie.
Travis, what's your favorite part? What's your favorite part about dressing up for Halloween?
My favorite part about dressing up for Halloween is getting all of the sweet candy.
Same. I love walking around at night and saying trick or treat and getting lots of candy.
It really is the best. Well, thank you, Travis Paisley, for sharing your awesome Halloween costumes with us. And to everyone watching, have a fun, safe, and spooky Halloween. This is Vin Yi reporting from the field. Nina, Colin, Ava, back to you.
Now on to November. On November 5th, our 4th graders took an annual field trip to Old Bethpage Village Restoration.
November also kicked off Park Month. All classes have been having parent mystery readers or teacher mystery readers coming to their classroom to read a story.
That's right, Colin. And tomorrow we have our special author visit with Nick Rule. Nick Rule is the author of the Bad Kitty series.
That's right, Nina. Each student will be receiving one of his famous books, in courtesy of our PTA. Thank you, PTA.
Okay, Kramer Lane, it's the time you've all been waiting for. Now it's time for today's school-wide game, Fall Edition. This morning we're playing Can You Find That Item? The game is open to every class in the school. You're going to see 5 different images. Each image contains multiple fall items, like pumpkins, apples, turkeys, etc. Students, while looking at the images, you have to count how many of a specific item you see in the picture. Once you know, feel free to tell your teachers what you think the answers are as soon as you can. The first class to email Ms. Capolongo at acapolongo@bethpage.ws with all 5 correct answers wins. You will have about 1 minute to email your answers and then return to the live broadcast. We'll return to your screens, so please don't exit the broadcast YouTube window. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Good luck!
We'll be right back with your winner. Please enjoy this clip from the Boosterthon Fun Run. today's winning class is Miss Cano's 5th grade class. Congratulations, your class has won the Kramer Cup. The answers were 1, 8 deer, 2, 4 boo words, 3, 6 turkeys, 4, 8 orange pumpkins, 5, 14 acorns.
Congratulations again to Miss Cano's class. Once again, we'd like to thank Miss Capolongo, Miss Palmieri, and everyone who helped make Season 9, Episode 1 of Good Morning Kramer Lane happen today.
Until next time, this is your 5th grade KL Live crew saying,
Have a good morning, Kramer Lane, and have a terrific Thursday